On the road, a trip that I've waited 2 years to take. Ever want to do something but never got the courage to actually do it? Come up with excuses as to why it can't happen? Fear the unknown? These are all normal feelings. Feelings that I can definitely relate to. Welcome to my road trip, a 3-hour road trip to a place I've never been to before. Not knowing the outcome is a thrill for me. The thrill of catching my first bass in a completely new lake and possibly breaking my personal best. Now is the time to pull up, launch, and get it done. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Made a trip out to a secluded spot that I've been trying to get out here for pretty much the last 2 years. Made a 3-hour drive, so a committed drive to get out here and fish this body of water, which is supposed to hold some epic smallmouth bass and a bunch of multi-species. But I know I want to get on some smallies first and foremost. That fight is awesome, so hopefully you guys will get to see that. So it's early morning, this is early fall. Air temps are like 45 degrees. Water temp should be around 60. We'll see what that is. I'll give you an update once I get out there. But it is super scenic out here. We've got some mist right on the water. So I think I'm in for an absolute treat today, and I get to bring you guys along the way. See you on the water. Let's go. All right, first cast kicking off 9 a.m. Didn't get as early of a start as I would have typically, but I think this time of year with the temps and the conditions we're having shouldn't really matter. I'm fishing 10 feet of water right now. Got a little bit of wood over here, so I'm gonna start by throwing this crankbait around it. I don't know if the fish are up on this side or in the lower half or in the middle or out deep, but I've got really clear water. I'm gonna definitely play around with different baits and bait colors. So right now I got the little KVD 1.5 crankbait. Just want to do a little bit of searching with it. Dives 3 to 5, very visible in this water. It's the chartreuse with the blue back, pretty popular smallmouth crankbait. But I will play around with colors and see what's going to work. There's nothing like your first cast in anticipation of getting that first fish, especially on a new body of water. This is when your heart's racing with excitement just to get that first fish and see exactly what you can figure out and what you can do. All right, so after 10 minutes in, I'm gonna call an early audible. I think I've seen what I already needed to see by coming up here. This is a very soft bottom. I can see straight to the bottom right here, and it's all sand. And that's not what I'm really looking for. What I'm looking for is hard structures, and got some rocks here and there. There's a big rock right there, but I'm gonna try to find some more concentrated rocks or maybe some big boulders and fish that. We're gonna start heading back down. I'm gonna hit a few spots on the way, see what I can find, and just keep moving. Pulled up to my second spot here, and I skipped a couple areas that I thought I would have wanted to fish. Change over to a jerk bait, because again, right now I just want to search and find. That's something. He came off. He came off. Oh man, had my first hookup. Let's see if I can get him back on here. That's a good sign. So hopefully it was a good call to come over here, fish this rocky bank. I don't know what that was. Might have been a smallmouth. That's my guess. Got one. Now he's pretty small, but this is gonna be what gets the skunk off the boat. Little smallie right here, a little smallie. That sounds funny. Beautiful little fish though. He is hooked up all the way. I literally just changed over to this 3XD and went with a natural color versus the chartreuse blueback, and this was my second or third cast with this bait right along this rocky bank. And man, he inhaled it because he was pretty connected to that bait. Little guy, skunk beater, appreciate you. Let's get some more. Guys, I got my crankbait like wedged up in this rock. I might actually have to get off the boat to get it out. I'm right up against the bank and it still won't come out. Got a little overzealous with my cast. Causing me a lot of trouble, buddy. A lot of trouble, but needed to get my crankbait back. Just caught a fish on this thing. Probably need to retie. I think I frayed my line a little bit trying to get it out.
75 years later.
Got him. All right, get him in the boat. This is one of the fish that I saw earlier, and I literally said, let me time the most finesse swim bait I've got in the boat. Let's get him back in there. I want to show you what bait I'm throwing. All right, guys, apologize. My chest heat was not even on for that last catch. You saw it on the pole mount. That was the second fish, and it's been several hours, complete grind. But most important thing I was trying to show you guys is the bait that I'm using to finesse these fish up. I pulled up to a spot right here. I've spotted several 1.5, 2 pound bass, a combination of small and largemouth right over there. So there's some submerged rocks right where the water begins. And I was throwing a Ned rig at them, couldn't get them to bite. So I just tied on this little guy right here. And if you guys can get a perspective of just how small and finessey this thing is as it relates to my hand. Little swim bait guppy head on a 2.8 Kitech Swim Impact Fat. And yeah, I mean, this is as finesse of a swim bait that I own. Pulled in a small fish, but just happy to get on something. Very slow, very tough day. I know I had a full moon last night, or pretty much a full moon, and clear skies. That might explain why the morning bite has been so tough. Fish might have been just feeding all night. But hopefully the bite will pick up this afternoon.
2 hours later.
All right, it is 3:30, several hours in. Extremely tough day. I am struggling. 2 fish, a couple lost. I don't even remember how many were lost, but 2 or 3 lost. But in it to win it. Still gonna try to get one more fish, a decent one before leaving. I'm pretty much at a complete loss. I've thrown so many different types of baits. My fish finder has been blank the majority of the day, but not ready to give up. Oh, got him. Oh my gosh, it's been 100 hours since my last fish catch. Oh my gosh. Throughout the black Ned rig, I didn't throw black all day, and I just said, you know what have I got to lose? Let me go with a bait change, a color change, and picked up this one. I am super shallow right now, so I said let me just go shallow. Right now I'm sitting in 4 feet. Cast it over there, it's about 2 or 3 feet, and this little guy ate it. Tiny fish, but still broke the silence. All right, well, maybe I'm on to something. About to get on an evening bite or something. I would just love that. Let this little guy go. Appreciate you staying with me today, guys. I know it was not a glamorous day. The most glamorous thing is just this location. It's absolutely beautiful out here, crystal clear water. But in terms of fish catches, it's lackluster. But I don't mind sharing, you know, this is real fishing. And every day is not a day you go out and just slay fish. Oh, I just missed him. He just ran off. All right, so nearing the end of the trip, I've got 3 spots I want to hit. I'm gonna hit this spot right here. I fished this earlier. I think this is where I missed a fish, but I want to fish this steep drop off, and then I'm gonna fish 2 more spots, and that's gonna be it. So gotta make it happen here, or it's not happening at all. Oh, something grabbed it on the way. Oh, he grabbed it on the way to the boat. I was retrieving it to cast it back out. Biggest fish of the day. Oh my gosh. I was on my route to being my final cast and got this guy right here. All right, awesome. Blade bait, he chased it down. At the point where he took it, I was doing a steady retrieve. All right, buddy, I appreciate you. I don't know, you might be the last fish of the day, not sure. Gonna hit 2 more spots. Actually, I'm gonna cast in here one more time, see if I can pick up another one. Biggest fish of the day. Pick that guy up on the blade bait, silver buddy. First catch on a straight retrieve. That's interesting. Got him, guys, got him. Switch over to a spinnerbait. Oh my gosh, got him. Oh, I got a walleye. Got a walleye, special gift, parting gift. Before I left, this one is, I don't know how long it is, but doesn't look like a keeper for a stringer. Awesome, awesome. What a treat. I literally have 4 minutes left before I get out of here and got this walleye. All right, awesome catch. Gonna try to get one more. I have 3 minutes left. He's ready to go. Pleasant surprise, was not expecting that one. I'm the last one to get off the lake. I believe everybody's gone already. And got 2 minutes left. Done. All right guys, that's gonna do it. It is time to get on out of here. Had a blast today. It was a long day, put in a full day, had plenty of bites. In the end, was able to get on 5 fish on 5 different baits. And it's always nice to catch on different baits as I'm trying different things, trying to figure out and establish a pattern, changing up baits and landing fish on different baits is always a treat. I was able to catch fish on a crankbait, a tiny Kitech Swim Impact Fat 2.8 on a little tiny swim bait head. That was a second fish. Also got a catch on a Ned rig and blade bait on a steady retrieve, and that was fun. First time steady retrieve blade bait catch, as well as finishing off today with a treat, catching that walleye on the spinnerbait. Nice to come to a new body of water and figure out some bites. It wasn't a perfect day. I'd have loved to upsize even more than I did near the end of the day, but that's how it goes. I had a blast and I will be back out here. Completely beautiful, scenic place, but I grinded out for some smallies today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like for the grind as well as the long drive home. I've got the sun setting behind me. Beautiful sunset going on right now. I'm going to pack up my stuff, enjoy the sunset, and get on out of here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.